think about your parents flew in from Africa into this country,
grind.
bought a house, brought up children.
Yeah,
like
but
look at you now. Look at what you're doing.
Did you go whole parties were Eadn back in the day?
It's true.
And my dad loved hoop parties. My dad would find a celebration. You know, my dad would message Shake in the group chat. Are you man going out?
Are you man going to hoop party?
If our parents had Eadn, like, bro, like.
You think they'll be up in? Not my mum. Don't say that.
No, I'm saying, who knows? My dad might try to sneak out or try to go in there.
No problem.
Okay, this is Past the Meerkat, episode 52.
Yes.
This episode is sponsored by Boohoo Man.
Yes.
I'm in the studio with Manny,
Yeah.
Pedro, Vicious here,
What up?
E-Man's here,
Yo.
I'm Dej, Shake's with me on the couch,
Yes, sir.
Tim's here, and Fabian is back for another episode. He hasn't appeared for another session, it's just...
He's 2 for 2, man.
He's not back. He's not fully back. We're gonna see if he's at the next session. He won't be back.
Hey.
I forgot to tell our most loyal YouTube followers that I've decided that I'm gonna be doing stand up.
Ooh. Yeah. It's about time.
They've been requesting it.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you to
man.
TikTok mainly for convincing me to do this. So I've told the people on TikTok, I've realized that I've been putting this on the end of the assets, but I've never actually said it in the episode. So if you want to see me do stand up, follow me on Instagram. I've got 10k followers now, guys.
It should be higher than that, though. To be fair, it should be higher than that.
Yeah, well, congrats, man.
I've got more followers than all of you guys combined.
No, my account, I've got 50 something. On my business account, I've got like 54 or something,
Yeah.
57.
I know, boss man. He's got like 20k followers. So you need to do better.
It's so true as well. But no, we've all got like 500,000 followers.
Yeah, man.
All of us, yeah. But yeah, I'm doing stand up, so I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, like follow me. Announcements coming soon. Venue has been booked. Things are moving.
Are you having any opening acts?
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, okay.
This is new.
You might need to be asking yourselves. You might need to be asking yourselves.
Plastic cup, boy.
I haven't thought as far as opening acts. But yeah, that might be sick though if you guys were opening. Like if you guys came in.
Bring the money. Make sure the money's right, and then we got you, man.
Shake.
I'll be down to do that for you, my guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I'm down to do it for you, man. When the money's right.
So yeah, stand up is happening. Follow me for the announcement coming soon. We're near the end of the year.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Man.
What's happening in the world? The American election's coming up soon.
That is,
Tomorrow, no?
Kamala versus Trump. Who do you think is going to win?
I haven't been following it. I don't know who I want to win. Okay?
It's looking like Trump.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
It's looking like Trump.
That's
What would you
crazy.
guys-
It's gonna Trump. It's gonna Trump.
What would you guys do? What would be the first thing you did if you were prime minister or president
Ooh.
of a country? Gambish.
Ooh. I would try and reduce the debt.
Why? What?
Yeah.
You've got economists in there. You can't just spit that fucking shit.
I'll try and reduce the debt.
What the hell you do that for? How?
Somehow, but I'll try and reduce the debt because
The depth of what?
the economy. Like, you know, we borrow money from the World Bank, innit?
Now you're waffling. You man go.
Yeah, I think, really interesting question there.
Next.
I think I'll try to reduce the poverty gap, actually, and through taxation, but I'll change the way I tax individuals. So I'll leave the poorer, well, poor is the wrong word, tax the richer a bit more.
Scotch, you know my vote.
You don't sound genuine. You don't sound. I don't believe him. I don't. Do you believe him, man? Do you believe him?
been doing Robin the Hood.
But those are defined words. You got the poor and you got the rich, the working class and the
that's
upper
what you're
class.
looking for, yeah,
So what I'm trying to
working
do
class.
is tax the upper class in order to bring up the working class.
We worked hard to get it.
At what salary would you increase taxes?
It depends. You can look at various different taxes. You can look at indirect taxes or direct taxes. Like you've looked at the budget.
Shake, yeah. Let's move on with this nigga, man.
I would encourage do policies that help the youth, like get more education so that people are more skilled at an early age, so that they can actually go and do things.
What does that mean? What does that look like?
So
What do you mean
I
more
put more investment in schooling and programs around STEM technology. But I think that's a good investment because it's a
Where
long
would you get
term
the money
investment.
from?
Yeah, bro. Like you tax through taxation, or through taxation, or through increase spending. I'll tax businesses. I'll be like to the businesses. At the end of the day, like you need the younger generation.
We're a business.
Yeah. But obviously, I'm talking about bigger businesses, isn't it?
That's what Labour have just done.
Yeah, bro,
With national insurance.
Yeah.
So you mean like more practical subjects and apprenticeships? Feel that?
Yeah, more practical stuff and more STEM topics. But yeah,
What's then?
science, technology, maths, them type of topics.
You missed engineering. You missed engineering.
Engineering, maths. That's it. Yeah, okay. Engineering, maths. Yeah, I think that's important, especially the way the world's going. So that's me.
What does that? I'm gonna change it up a little bit because obviously, yeah, I'm not really focused on the UK. I'm focusing more on like Africa. So if I was a president of Nigeria or anything, I'll check everyone's departments, see how much they're spending, basically, because obviously there's a lot of funding of money. So I would literally try and see.
Funding. You know funding no one. You know funding no one.
Fumbling or funneling?
Fraud, okay. He's not being corrupt. I don't want to say the word corrupt. Corruption, yeah. So I want to try and minimize corruption. So one way is just to check the balance books, check everyone's bank accounts, and yeah, you'll find the money.
How the fuck is that gonna help me?
Check everyone's bank account.
No, but it's been look, places like Africa, they're very resourceful, innit?
Yeah.
So there's obviously these
Resourceful.
yeah, like mineral they
Oh, they're higher resources.
higher resources. Yeah, resources. Got what's that's anything
No,
wrong?
that's fine.
So you're trying to minimize corruption, but I'm trying to understand how you're going to do that.
Yeah, but I want to like get everyone's the balance books, see everything. Because
What's the
obviously,
balance?
what's the balance book?
You can't just the balance box. What's the balance box?
The balance sheets.
The balance sheet. The balance sheet. You want to see the numbers.
You want to see the
You want to
numbers.
see where everything's getting spent.
Yeah,
And you want to be
exactly.
like, who's the dead weight?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, that's why you
Audit,
need
the word.
change.
I want to
Okay.
audit. I want to audit all of them, every department.
That's funny.
I hear.
What about you, Fabian? Something with
I
the
would
pension
aim-
schemes or?
He set me up nicely. Mine would be mainly prioritizing the next generation as well. So
Okay.
free school meals for all.
Ooh, Rashford.
Something along the lines of the educational system as well, because working in education, I can see that school is not for everyone.
Yeah.
So we need more
Apprenticeships and that kind of
apprenticeships,
stuff, yeah.
other practical subjects that can get students qualifications that they don't need to go through the same education system that's been here for so many years.
Yeah.
And homelessness, man. I think we can do a lot with that as well. There's too much going on.
You got my vote. You got my vote.
He says it in a way that's wrong.
But he's had years of
He's
practice.
experienced. He's experienced, man.
You got years of experience. Joe
What about you, Dej?
Fuck you know.
What about you, Dej?
Shit, I didn't expect this question. The first thing I'm doing is no democracy. I
knew this guy's gonna do something right.
No democracy. Democracy needs to go. No, I'm joking. I would. I'm a huge fan of free speech, and I think we've got a free speech problem around the world. So I would definitely be bringing in laws to encourage free speech and debate. And then it's gonna be similar to what you guys said. More taxes for the richer people in society. Yeah. To make sure we're helping the poorer people of society.
You got into me for using the word poor, but
no, fine. Sorry, I was just trying to.
No, cool, man.
But those were some pretty good answers. Everybody seems like they've got a good heart until they make a million.
Then we get to the new tax. They start funneling money with the Cayman Islands.
Nigerian woman might be the next leader of the UK, actually.
She's conservative.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And she said that the world, the UK isn't racist, I believe. What do you guys think about that?
And didn't she say that slavery was a good thing or something like that?
She said that. Yeah.
Something along those lines. Honestly, she said something along that, or it benefited us.
Yeah. She's basically a plant, innit?
All I've heard, is that she wants to take a more conservative approach, as opposed to what the Conservatives have been doing.
Do you think she actually believes that? Do you think?
I always think there's someone behind the scenes that controls everything. I always think that.
Illuminati.
Put her at the forefront.
Exactly.
We need a woman.
Have you guys ever been subject to racism?
Yes.
Fabs and shit, do you guys get racist?
There's people like it's dividing the community. Like we're all on the same plight, but he wants to go and divide us.
Have you guys had racist experiences?
Yeah, I think that I've been stopped and searched. And then there was an era.
But how's that racist?
That is racist because the only reason, in particular, the only reason.
Are you telling me a policeman saw you and thought, this Simpson is black?
No, 100%. So obviously, in the area that obviously we grew up in, like I remember I was walking around and a police officer said like, "Oh, we're going to stop and search you because we believe you're in an area of like where there's criminal activity and you fit the description." And on that basis, we have the laws to be able to stop and search you. This is obviously time ago, but that was like literally a mandate that police officer could just do. They can just go into ends and then just say, because you fit, there's been a crime and you fit the description, then we have the right to stop and search you. And that used to happen, and that's mad because they won't do that in areas where there's not a lot of black people. That's inherently racist.
I've had that, but I've had covert racism where even when you go to the clubs, sometimes when they're doing the stop and search, I'm being real, when they stop and search a Caucasian individual, it's just a little pat down. The way that this happened recently when we went to the place in Greenwich, the way the guy stopped and searched me, he grabbed my balls,
Oh my days.
Hey, what do you mean No, but I'm saying that is racism because he's made an assumption, the way I look, he thinks I've got something on me. And the way he searched me was, this guy was holding my dick, bro. Pause. I said, what are you doing? Like, listen, just take it easy. He was like, we've got to do it. Like, but I understand they're doing their job, but you see there is a bit of covert racism there.
Yeah. I remember one time, my most racist experience is I was working in a school and then I've gone into the staff room and some older white woman goes, "Oh, Deji, you'll know this. How do you spell cannabis?"
No.
That's a massive.
But you do know how to spell it though.
That's the maddest thing. Maybe people didn't. They were like, "Yeah, we don't know how to spell it." You know how to spell it? I started spelling it wrong straight away.
When you're in them situations, what do you do though? Because like, do you know when it's mad racist, but then you're like, you don't know if they're doing it on purpose, they're being ignorant. Do you use that as an opportunity to be like, why do you not?
No. I just spelled it, bro. I just smelled it and went outside to smoke a spliff.
I had something like that. It actually reminded me, I had something like this at work. And I actually just remembered because I actually don't know what, I just froze in that situation. I was thinking, what the heck, this actually happened to me. But not really to me, but I had to just let it go. So we were just like a group of us at work and there was this guy, he was, we're cool. Like he's an Asian guy, really cool at work. He's proper cool. I think he's in with the culture a bit. So then,
Why are you describing me?
no, the culture. So then he must have been in the canteen area now. Then he was just talking about this concert he went to. So late the Kanye West and Jay-Z concert, yeah. And he's like, what's the name of it? He's like, yeah, niggas in Paris. I was thinking, I was like, huh? And he realised he said it. He looked at me, I looked at him. But I was so awkward, I didn't know what to do. I was like, should I switch? Because I mean, he's saying no word, but obviously he shouldn't be saying it. So I was like, I'll give you this one. Like, I'll give you this one.
Wait, did you say that to him?
No, I didn't say it to him in my head. I didn't want to make it awkward.
say,
I
man.
can't, but I
give you
think I
this
can't
one.
really, I don't want to really take it.
Yeah.
It's
No,
what
just
you
let
to
him
me,
You
but.
got to tell them though.
Yeah,
Like,
I gave him the
you
look
gotta
as
tell
in
them,
like, yo, this is, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
you
mad.
can't be saying
It's
that.
mad.
What did you say to him though?
I didn't say nothing to him. I left it. I think I should have said something to him though, but it was cute.
What would you do if you came up to you and said, "Yo, what's up to my nigga"?
No, that's where it's going too far. No, that's going too far. But obviously, he was just saying the lyrics, "Niggas in Paris." So I was like, I don't. It's hard, man, with that one.
But I had something similar to that one as well. You know, like football banner.
They always take it too far.
They always take it too far. So they always say, "Oh yeah, we having dinner tonight. Oh, you having that jerk chicken and all that, all that rubbish." Yeah, but at one of my old teams, some guy come up to me. He's like, "Yo, ma," and I was like, and he said to me, "What Fabs, can I say it?" I was like, "What do you mean? Can you say it?" He's like, "Please, just this once."
I need a consent form.
Use it just as once, yeah. After that, no more. Some of these guys, I don't even remember. You're making me record a lot of these moments, you know. In the workplace, bro. I'm going out with clients. I'm going to swingers with a couple clients. This guy looks like Max Brannon, Max Brannon. This guy looks so posh.
Clarify swingers.
Oh yeah, you know what swingers, mini golf. This guy looks like Max Brannon. He's so posh, upright. When he's talking to my work colleagues, hi, how do you do? All of this kind of stuff. When he sees me when we play swingers, he was like, "Oh, you're sick, bro. What are you saying?" I'm sick of that, bro. I hate that. It's the real you. The man.
Are you changing for me?
Are you code switching for me?
It always comes out when they're drunk, you know. I remember one time I was out and I was drunk, and one guy went over to me, and instead of doing the handshake, he did the.
And they always do it like that.
I was just like, rah. I was just like, at least do the.
Someone told me, what's that word dog? I said, what the heck's that? I don't know what that even means. Word dog? Yeah, I just remember it was like a director. Yeah, like a director at work. He's a word dog. I was like, what does that even mean?
And these guys in the workplace, they always come up to you and they're like, "Yeah, I've done a little bit of white. I've done a little bit." Like they assume you're a drug. I'm like, I don't do none of that. If they want a cigarette, they always come to you first. Oh, you got a little bit of weed. I'm like, come on, man.
I used to hate my work people in retail though, because when I was working at Boots, every time I used to go for lunch, it was me and this white guy that used to go at the same time. I'll be eating a ham sandwich, and this guy will put something in the oven, and it's always exotic. And the one time he's cooking something, it's chicken vindaloo. And then there's another gap, a break where people come, right? And there's like three people. They all walk in like, "Who's eating chicken curry?" And then they all look at me. I'm like, "Bro, why are you looking at me, bro? Why are you looking at me?" Bro, I stopped having lunch at that staff room. Let me go look for
But
new
I do think in that circle, like, say I brought jollof into the workplace.
Yeah,
Like,
good for you.
I warm it in the microwave. Someone smells jollof. I'm the only Nigerian in the place.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Come on, yeah. I'm not saying you, but in my situation, I'm not saying yours, but in my situation, it makes sense. Like, there's no racism. You don't eat jollof. You eat white rice.
Only if you never ate. Imagine if you never ate jollof a day and you're one of them Nigerians that never had your food and. So all you're used to is eating shepherd's pie and stuff like that. And then there's some next white guy that was making jollof rice then. You'd be offended, you'd be like, "Oh, you racist."
To be fair, that's more likely to be me. I'm more likely to eat jollof than
That's something it would be fish.
That's true.
Actually, the other time that was racist was I was with my girl, and we went to Queen's Cosmetics hair shop because she was upgrading her hair from Roman to Virgin.
I heard this story.
I went inside the shop here. I went inside the shop and it's carnival, so the shop is busy, yeah. And I don't want to chill with my girl while she goes and chooses these options. So the guys are obviously like South Asian descent,
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool, what's going on? Like they see another brother in it. They're like, cool. So I see a stool and they're like, just go sit down in it. Like your girl will probably be a while. As I sit down, I see a queue of people coming, coming up to me saying, oh yeah, where do I find this? Where do I find Dax? Where do I find all this? I'm like, bro, I don't work here. Like, I literally don't work here. And then some auntie kept on following around saying, young man. I need some assistance.
I remember as well, back in the day when I used to work for William Hill.
Yeah.
You know these gamblers, they think that you're fixing the machine. They're looking at you like, oh, come on, man. What are you doing?
Hurry up, man.
So this guy is spending bags like on the machine, bags and bags. And then his brethren was like, oh, can you stop the machine? Because how's he going to pay for baby milk and all that? Bro. And their slogan was, when the fun stops, you stop. You won't stop it. You won't stop it.
When the fun stops, you stop.
That's cooking today.
But them bookies, man, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but them bookies, man, they have their philosophy. When they see a certain, they see faces. Yeah. I'm telling you, 18's next, man. I'm telling you, 18's next.
Yeah, they studied the whole thing. So he was telling me to stop playing with the machine. He's like, I know you're playing with it, stop playing with it. I was like, no, I'm not playing with it, bro. And then his money was maxed out, his card got declined. When he came through the window, he goes, you fucking N-word. I said, what? Now, I had some story about some guy. When someone was racist to him, he got the kettle in it and chased the guy down the road. Bro, I turned the kettle on straight. What did you say? Bro, I went to open the door, the guy ran off. I was like, idiot. Bro.
I don't know if you might remember flipping the most racist thing that's happened, We were in Essex Uni. We were walking home, like when we lived in like Hamlet Drive or whatever. We were walking home. Obviously, this is Colchester, innit? So it's like they're racist. And we're with Eddie. Obviously, like Eddie's like a darker skinned male, like he's very dark skinned sort of thing. You man know Eddie. And then we're walking, a car just drives by and it's just like, niggas, and then they threw a banana like I'm not even joking, like they threw a banana out the window. Me and Eddie started, I think all of us that were there, because we were kind of drunk, we started busting up, bro. We started busting up, bro. Like, I'm gonna eat it. You know Eddie's just like, I'm gonna eat it.
That's insane.
I didn't laugh, man. I didn't laugh much. This season is sponsored by Boohoo Man. Use the discount code PTM10 or link in the description for 10% off on the Boohoo Man website. Boom bow.
Have you guys ever been to like a concert, and you know that they're about to say the N-word?
You just start looking around.
Or you're at a rave. And you know the N word's coming out. Do you guys start like, if there's non-black people in the room, do you look around and see?
I don't like to look
I
around.
always look around.
I close my eyes, man.
Yeah, I just looked, 'cause I think it happened in Wireless. I think it was a Kendrick Lamar concert. I didn't realise at the time I was recording that something Good Kid, Mad City. That what's the song? When I don't, where you from, man, nigga? And I realised, watch the video back. Everyone was saying nigga. All of them, they were just, where you from, man, nigga? I didn't realise that until the time.
But when they're man out listening to somebody like Kendrick Lamar, they think they're black.
Yeah.
Like, we gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. They're black at that moment, bro.
Nah, it makes me. Do you think it's okay for white people to sing the word nigger?
Nah. Come on, you can't. But I think people should be conscious about it and take out their songs.
You think
everyone in general.
Do you think it's down to the artist? Imagine that's your life, your experience, and that's what you're comfortable saying.
Yeah.
Do you think it's right for them to take it out just because you got to
difficult.
watch
But
some white people?
it must be
They
so-
shouldn't take it out.
It must be so hard if you like a song to not say that part. Like, think about how many songs there are out there that we know the lyrics are bad, but we say them anyway. Like,
But think about
that I'm gonna fucking kill my boy.
yeah, but think about when we're growing up. Yeah, we have sense. Like so,
I'm
so
gonna
there's
kill you, man.
oh shit. He said, I'm going first. You know, like when you're younger, obviously you can't say swear words.
Yeah.
But there'll be songs that have swear words in it. But you know, you're conscious enough to know.
I didn't.
Don't say them. If you're listening to it around certain people, you're not gonna say those words. But say you're listening to it with your brothers around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it because I think my brother's gonna snitch.
You're very conscious of it.
Yeah, you're conscious. So it's the same thing, bro. If you're saying the N word and you're around black people, you need to shut your
they
face.
definitely
bro.
shouldn't say it, but I think there's, I don't even want to get into it, but there's a Carla interview, go watch that, and he talks about it.
What does he say?
I can't go into that detail. Let's just forget about that. I don't want to serious.
It's an important
There's rationale behind why you probably shouldn't say it.
Yeah,
100% I get it.
Well.
yeah. I've
But
heard
there's many songs that are out now, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
They just shouldn't say it.
Have you guys ever been like had like encounters with the police that are like racist or anything like that?
I did with I felt it was racist. Yeah. So I've actually never been stopped and searched in my life. But I look friendly. That's the thing.
Yeah, as soon as you talk, they're like, he's got a soft ways.
Yeah, but do you talk before they search you 5 million times? Do you talk before the security guard was squanching your balls? No, but I was driving my old car, my compressor, and I remember this is the day before we went Afro Nation. So I get pulled over, I get stopped, and I go to the officer pulls me over, and I was like, "Why have you stopped me?" He's like, because your seat's so far back that you couldn't see out the front, front window. I was like, bro, how are you telling me whether or not I can see? I've been looking out. I haven't had a crash. I haven't had an accident. Like, I definitely can see. My seat's not that far back. My car's small, bro. The chair can't even go that far back. I was like, how have you even seen me if you can't see me through the thing? My back windows were tinted. Bro, and I was just like, you know what? The next day is Afro Nation. Let me just comply because I overthink. I was like, I'm not trying to end up in the cell. I'm having to watch you guys snaps in my cell.
You can't.
Impossible.
You have to watch it after.
Take your phone. I had a situation. I remember I was coming back from Egypt, and obviously I did like parking. So like I was coming from Gatwick, so I was doing airport parking. So at that time I was with an ex, and the flight was like something stupid in it. So it was like you come back at like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. So I'm driving down, and then a police car's behind me, but then they got the sirens on it. So then the sirens on, but I'm thinking obviously that's not me in it. So I'm just driving normal. I ain't done shit. So I'm just driving, but then obviously there's nothing around. So then the police officer comes in, like so they do the thing, the
breathalyzer.
No. The what do you call it? The microphone.
Really?
Outside. They're like, pull over type thing. So I'm thinking, right, this is actually meaning. So then he comes through, and then he was just like, can I see your license, please? And I was just like, yeah, what's the problem? And then he was just like, I'm not gonna lie, there's been cars like that have been stolen around this area, and we just want to go and confirm it's you. Can you provide your insurance details and whatever? And then I was thinking to myself, the reason why I bought my last car got stolen in it. The reason why I bought this car is because it doesn't get stolen in it. So I knew that was cap for straight. And then I remember I went home afterwards. I started googling like how many Audi Q3s get stolen in there. But it was low, you know. It was low. Yeah, but it's just racist, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've had something like that, but at the airport, and this is like I think the peak times when terrorism was like a big thing, innit? So and when I was first starting to grow out my beard, so like year 10, like what's funny?
Year 10, year 7, bro.
Basically, this is the first time I was traveling to Europe here because my sisters went Europe.
Yeah.
And I was going with one of my cousins, we were on separate flights. I had a small little travel on, and you go through security, everything's fine. The police stopped me and were like, can we check your suitcases or your suitcase? And then they made me open up, but they didn't make anyone else open up basically. And they were at the gate like waiting. They were saying, someone said that you have something that you shouldn't have. So that's why we're gonna stop and search you.
Crazy.
And they literally like took me to another room, searched me. I missed my flight, everything.
What?
Yeah, I missed my flight. Yeah. And my parents had to book me a new flight.
What, you didn't get compensated for it?
I got compensated. I got compensated. They gave me like the slip thing.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
I remember when they stopped me when we were going Afro Nation because you're wearing the bomber.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, did that actually
Come
happen?
on, man. The suicide vest. This the fucking.
Oh,
But I thought, bro, they didn't need to do that though.
Under the suicide vest.
They stopped. The security came. They were like, "Does this come off?" I was like, "Yeah, it comes off." So I took it off. I was like, what the fuck?
It stayed on. What the fuck?
And even on the plane, like I was sitting in between you and Bangs, and people were getting up like this and looking around, like, bro.
That's scary, man. That's deep.
It's too dead, bro.
Bro, too dead, man.
Anyway, let's talk about adulting.
It's a lie, man.
What do you mean it's not
Everything.
Yeah, man.
Everything that we thought was gonna be the case when we were younger.
What did you think it was gonna be? I knew adulting was hard, bro.
I thought I would be married at 22 and a half.
Yeah.
I thought I would
I
have
thought 25.
3 kids by now.
Yeah.
I'm just here practicing. But I just thought like, and I thought I would feel like an adult. Like, do you guys feel like an adult? Like, I just thought that something would just come over me and I would just like
Automatically,
feel,
like,
I would just feel
yeah.
different. Like my mentality would just be
You
different.
changed though.
I have matured
Yeah.
sensationally. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But do you guys feel like adults? Any of you? Do you feel like an adult?
What is
I
feeling
do.
like
In certain
an adult?
aspects-
Do you feel like a kid or adult? That's it.
That kid.
I think I'm
Too
in
many
between.
responsibilities.
When you look at your parents, yeah,
Yeah.
and you
not
see
like
an
that.
adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
am
we're just
nothing like my
don't
parents.
you when you look at
fun.
do you know when you look at your parents now?
Yeah.
Don't you just think like they were just like us like
At our ages, they
No,
weren't.
Nah.
Man. They weren't. Think about your parents flew in from Africa into this country,
A grind.
bought a house,
Yeah.
brought up children.
Yeah,
like
but did
look
you
at
go
you now.
easy?
Look at what
Did
you're
you go
doing.
easy? Did you go whole parties were Eadn back in the day?
It's true.
And my dad loved hoop. My dad would find a celebration. You know, my dad would message Shake in the group chat. Are you man got out?
You might go on the whole party.
Hey.
If our parents had Eadn, like bro, like
You think they'll be up in? Not my mum. Don't say that.
no,
about my
I'm
mum.
saying who knows? My dad might try to sneak out or try to go in there. Who knows, bro?
No, they were. I think our parents. Yeah, they were outside in hall parties, bro.
for sure.
Maybe when they were 20 something, but at 30.
No, but when
but
they
they
had
have-
me, I
that is
remember
not.
them going to hoop bare. I used to be in bare hoop parties.
They'll wrap us around their back like that, and
I
we'll
would
be
sleep.
sleeping.
Yeah, but see, you guys are not realizing once we hit 40s and that's when we're at the hall parties.
So true,
Yeah.
so true.
They started hall parties
yeah.
earlier than we
We'll be
did.
going to 40-year-old
Yeah,
parties.
because I think things
40th.
are just happening later now. That's the
Yeah.
case. But then to be
Yeah.
fair, like sometimes like when I talk to like my younger cousins, I realize I'm not a child, bro.
It's true.
The way they
The way they
address
talk,
me,
yeah,
the way they
yeah.
talk, when they
Things
say
they
certain
do,
slang
yeah.
words, I'm like,
What?
Yeah, it's
I'm
so different.
old as fuck.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Bro,
man.
when I saw that paycheck and I saw the tax and I was like, bro, what is this? Taking bare of my money.
45% for you. innit?
Crazy.
45% for you.
Uh-huh.
What's your man's worst chore?
Oh, I hate taking out the bin, cleaning.
Is that a man's job?
What, taking out the bins?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Anybody
is a
can
man's
do that,
job.
man.
Yeah.
Anyone
No.
can do it, but it's a man's job.
Anybody can do that. Man.
Apparently.
Do you know
I've
what's
been
so
informed.
funny?
What's a
Yeah.
woman's job then? Be careful.
Hey,
Be careful.
hey, hey. That's a loaded question.
Anybody
That's a
can do
loaded
it.
question.
That's a loaded question. Man.
Yeah,
I believe
forget
in
it.
equality of jobs. man. Equality
But I
of jobs.
remember before me and my missus got married, yeah,
Yeah.
we had to, when we were doing premarital counselling, we had to fill out this questionnaire.
Yeah.
And then there were like certain questions about like living together. And one of the questions was, is taking out the bins a man's job? And she put no on it.
Swear down.
We spoke about it.
Found a real
Since
one.
we moved in together,
Yeah.
she ain't taking out the bins. And every day, like every like couple of months, I asked her, I was like, bro, like, is it a man's job? Like, just tell me. But she don't want to tell me that it is. She doesn't want to tell me that
She
it
rigged
is.
the test.
It's a man's job, bro. Like, but they want to pretend that it's not. She does on occasion, but like, bro, I know she waits for me to take that.
Yeah.
bin out.
Do you man do everything that you thought, like you saw your mum do? Like, do you wash the plates, hoover? Because when I was young, I rarely saw my dad do that stuff.
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, man.
My
he
dad
did.
used to get vexed at me. As a man, I was leaving stuff in the sink. I was learning from him. But for some reason, the rules are different for me. He's like, don't do what I'm doing. I'm a man.
Oh, he loved it.
I'm a man too. Nah.
No, I don't want to be. I think because I've seen that from my dad, I don't want to be that dad.
You don't think that life? Think about it. Let's this is a safe space. Let's be honest. Your dad's lifestyle of not doing any chores is lit.
That is a lit.
Yeah,
It's crazy because you want that. You want that for yourself. But
I don't.
you want that for yourself.
Do you know why I don't want it? Do you know why I don't want it? Because I think that I do want it. But I think that women resent it.
Yeah.
They resent the laziness.
But do you think our mums do? Because I don't think my mum does.
No, I don't think my mum does.
Relax it.
I
I don't
don't think
get
my mum
vexed
does.
if my dad's washing the plates.
I think they've been. But that's how they've been. That's how they've been.
So how do we build that?
We've lost it.
It's a different time,
Do you
man.
feel like you want to be dependent on a woman to do all of those type of stuff? So
Nah.
in an instance where she's not about or she
No,
leaves, she
actually,
leaves
like,
you.
yeah.
Your dad can do it if he wants to.
Nah, but
just choosing not to.
And remember,
You know those ones where like
when my mum.
if you when you can't cook, your wife's been cooking for you.
Oh,
food
cooking's a
slapping,
different
innit?
thing. Cooking's
And
a
then
different
when she goes, you start eating
Goes
bread.
where? Where's she going?
But like, she's gone away, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
package it.
No, but imagine if you're having like whatever, yeah. But just say she's gone.
What? We're having what?
You're having marital issues, or she's gone away.
She
on
went to go
holiday,
get milk,
whatever.
never came back.
Just there's any situation where she's gone, yeah. You're struggling unless you know how to cook. Like you're struggling.
Yeah, but your dad does know how to cook. He just doesn't.
Nah, my dad
no,
doesn't
no,
know how to cook.
no,
My dad doesn't know how to
can't
cook.
cook.
Your dad
My dad,
doesn't know how to cook.
my dad makes some noodles.
I don't want you, man.
Noodles. It was so spicy. It didn't need to be so spicy like that.
Bro,
it was.
don't
And
want
he
you,
didn't
man.
chop the onion. It was a half onion. Was in there. My dad, I think it never. It was a half onion was in the thing.
Bro, there's delivery these days anyway. So you can survive.
Nah, bruv. I don't want you, man, to suffer the way I did as a kid. When my mum went missing and my dad cooks fish, yo, that thing was poisonous, bro. I felt like I'm eating a magic carp or something, bro. That thing was not cooked, bro. I'm telling you, listen, as guys, learn how to cook, learn how to clean your house.
Can you cook?
And you have I can cook. Now I've been learning. I've been trying to learn a new meal every month.
Okay.
I haven't been doing it, but I can cook the food I eat anyway.
I've been favoriting bare things on Instagram, man.
And you haven't made
Like
one.
TikTok, yeah, there's bare
Cooking,
stuff.
I actually don't mind. That
Yeah.
I don't mind.
It actually slaps in it.
No, but I'd rather if my babies was cooking, I'd wash the dishes. Like
Yeah,
have a
that's the
balance.
sense,
Washing
that
this
way.
is never.
Yeah.
Nah, I think
You don't like
do you know why I like
washing dishes?
it? You should wash your dishes straight after you eat.
Yeah.
It's long.
Nah, that's the best time to
it's the
wash
best
it.
time to do it.
That's
It's the
how
best
we
time to
brought
watch
up.
Best
That's how
time,
we
but
brought
it's
up.
long. Don't say yeah, because we've been in your fucking house.
It is, man. Sometimes it's the best time, but it's never the best time for you. Sometimes I do it, but there's sometimes when you get lazy.
You've got a fucking cleaner. You've got a cleaner. When I sleep at Shakes, yeah, the cleaner goes, morning. I just hear the bell. Shake's still snoring. I hear the bell. 7 a.m. The cleaner comes.
Yeah.
Cleaning bed.
At this point in life, if you can outsource something, outsource
yeah,
it, man.
yeah. Nah, I
Your
had
time
to
is
clean
precious in it. But
He's a true businessman, bro.
you know when you first moved, I mean, I'm saying, you know, adulting was lit when we were younger. I remember when we first moved out from like our parents' place, because you know when you're at home from uni, and then you're at your place.
lit.
So I remember, like, obviously with my place, we moved out early in it. So because I had a situation, so me and Dej moved out early. I remember when we first moved out initially, and Bear, you man were living at home at that time, and it was just lit because it was just like
It's your own space.
it's a spot. It was sweet. It just felt freedom because when you're living at home, like even though like obviously you're an adult, like you're still under your parents, like. They'll tell you
you're still a child.
Yeah, you're still a child to them.
yeah.
They'll tell you.
Mental.
They'll send you to the shop. My dad would send me to go make her teas, coffees, all these things
yeah.
that you don't feel like you should be doing. You feel like, bro, I'm 21 now. I've literally been living at uni by myself for years now. Why am I gonna be doing that?
Yeah.
So when you move out, it was too sweet.
What about the bills though? How do you feel about bills?
That's the
Like your car.
Bro.
Having a car, you're paying for your car, you're paying for insurance, you're paying for tax.
Petrol.
When you
for
receive
MOT.
a brown letter to your house, you're thinking, I hope it's not a fine. Like,
Do you know what's so mad here? I was speaking to my brother-in-law about this. You know when you're younger and letters came into the house, it used to be gas.
gas.
It's really something lit.
Yeah.
I don't open my letters. I hate letters.
I need that for a couple days.
I know some fucking garbage.
Anything good would have come in an email
Oh,
or
yeah.
a DM.
The only good thing that comes to the letter is the HMRC tax rebate.
I've owned that for ages.
Fucking
I've owned
sucks,
tax for the last few years.
Yeah, I've had
Tax
that.
me. Oh, I
Bro,
know.
letters are fraud, bro. I hate seeing my name on letters.
Yeah.
The only time I get gas is when I know it's a bank statement.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm just like, okay, that's
another
calm.
thing that I thought was lit when I was a child, but is just chaos now is driving.
Oh,
Like
I
the
hate
fines,
driving.
bro.
Oh, the
I
fines.
am the king of fines.
Yeah, you are.
I'm the king, bro.
Dej will get you into a fine. I remember there was a day where we were going to that gym, like other gym, yeah, and then it clearly says like, no, you can't park there. You can't park there.
But you know sometimes they'll ask you, can you park there? Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, like listen,
That's
the way the cones,
65.
they're only on that side there. Like you can park there. I was like, calm. As soon as we got on the session,
Oh, my
there was
days.
another fire, did it? Yeah, it's dead, isn't it?
It's
Oh,
so
it's
bad.
dead, man.
I laundry though. Laundry, like, bruv, I used to wait until the last pair of boxers before I did my laundry.
Yeah.
Until I changed it up to a week. And then even now, I started to split up the blacks and the whites like it's 1950s,
Well, you weren't
man.
doing it before.
You know.
That's funny.
I started to, no, because I never knew that.
Stop capping like you knew that from early. Bro, you didn't- the way you wash your clothes now isn't the way you wash your clothes as a child, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I
bro,
used to
come
put my
on.
mum used to wash all my clothes.
that's the
man,
thing.
when I
That
was
my
young.
mum used to do.
I was
Yeah,
washing my
bro.
uniform at 60 degrees.
By the time it was the end of the year, your blazer was this.
I used to be complaining to the makers. Yo, what the fuck you doing?
It tells you the instructions.
Leave my
Leave belly top.
I used to rip that label off my skin. Yo, what the fuck is that, bro? I don't need that branding.
How often do you wash your bed sheets? Your bed sheets.
I've got bed sheets.
Rotate
on
them.
rotate.
Yeah,
I've got 2 beds. Anyway.
Say,
I've got
nice.
I've
yeah,
got
yeah,
two
yeah.
beds.
I've got two
If
beds.
you come to my Cambridge place, you'll think I'm crazy. I've got 2 double beds next to each other. One's got satin sheets, one's got cotton sheets.
Oh, when you're
Yeah, sometimes I'll be sleeping and I don't turn the pillow, I just roll.
I rolled onto the other bed,
It's fucking me up. Let me get some cotton in my life.
That's funny.
So yeah, I've got bare bed sheets and I just keep them. And my washing's free at the moment, but yeah.
slaps.
Yeah, imagine if you had someone, yeah, like that does all your chores for you. You saying like
We
life
do,
or
we did. You,
No,
you
I'm
do.
I'm talking now. I'm talking about now. You have someone that does. All
When I
the
had the
cooking,
cleaner, yeah.
the cooking, cleaning.
Oh, the cooking.
Imagine if
Oh,
you had
Oh,
someone.
son.
Yeah, the
Cooking would
you
be
had a
lit.
chef,
I
you
aspire
had
to
a
be that
cleaner.
rich, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
I
life
aspire
would
to be
be
that
If I had a
sweet,
cook,
innit?
I would have abs all year round.
So you
Personal
don't
training.
do healthy food? No, I'll be like, bro, make that KFC.
I said, make that KFC.
It's
Make that
annoying.
KFC fresh, bro.
It's even annoying now moving out, just thinking about what to eat. So I look at the fridge, oh, it's empty.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's dead.
real
It's
talk.
dead.
You have to
So
decide.
long.
You got to plan your
In
meal.
advance.
Yeah. Oh.
And I don't want to cook more than like twice a week.
Yeah,
I really
oh
don't.
my days, it's so long.
Yeah. What's something that you guys wish you were taught in school about being an adult?
Budgeting.
Yeah,
Budget.
definitely about credit and stuff.
The
Like
Budget.
finance stuff. It's mad that they don't teach you that.
Yeah,
in school.
I it's
never
crazy
did.
they don't teach. Do they do it now though?
I don't know.
don't think
man.
they do.
Hopefully
Fabian
do.
left at the wrong time, man.
Yeah.
I doubt they talk about
Yeah,
credit.
Yeah.
That's real adult
Yeah,
stuff.
credits.
Yeah, they actually never
Put
do.
it in. Yeah, stuff like I feel like there needs to be a subject that is like very practical life skills. Because even stuff like laundry, like nobody ever tells you that it's like you have to make a mistake before you learn that. Like nobody ever told me, like actually look at the label because you have to wash different things. Bro,
yeah.
that's right. My daily paper. There was one daily paper, nice jacket. Like, I wore it one time. Then I was like, I can't wait to wear this again. I went to wash it. Yeah, I fucked it up. And when you fuck it up, you fuck it up.
fuck it up.
It's no repair. And on the label, you can even the way I washed it, the label was scrunched up. But I was gonna make out what the label says. It's like, yeah, take it to the dry cleaners. Don't.
Yeah, there's some things that you can't even wash in it. Like it's dry cleaner only.
Yeah. Bro, I remember my ex bought me in college. She bought me a Lylan. I don't know if you might remember Lylan Scott.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she bought me a
The
yellow Lylan
bird.
Scott
The
t-shirt.
bird.
Bro,
Yeah.
that t-shirt.
Ed Hardy,
Like, I wore it
Lylan
once.
Scott.
Had to wash it, bro. I put it in the washing machine. The washing machine didn't stop. Bro, I took it down. It was in there from 9 to 5. But I don't even know, bro. That thing was spinning for time. When I took it out, I could do kick-ups with it. Bro, it was scratched. I wanted to cry so bad, bro. I was so sad, bro. Nah, I wish I learned, bro, because that and I knew I couldn't afford to buy that top again.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this top is just done forever.
When Tim and shake
Oh,
the
the
dishwasher.
dishwasher.
Bro, it's fine. I didn't know how to use a dishwasher. The bad thing is I did as well, but like I was.
That's the
But
first
you have
time
a
I used
dishwasher
one.
growing up.
No, I didn't. But at that time, I had used a dishwasher once. I've been to someone's house that had a dishwasher, and I remember like I used in it.
Yeah,
But
no
like-
one taught you though.
No,
I
exactly.
didn't
No one taught me like
It's
yeah.
just common knowledge.
But I didn't know that the water
was
flowed
crazy.
like that way.
That was crazy. Yeah,
insane,
that was
bro.
insane. Yeah,
But
that
all
was
of them
insane.
things like cleaning that the oven, like there's a way to clean that. Like
Yeah.
cleaning like the white goods or the bathroom.
Yeah.
And the different.
The bathroom's long.
Bathroom's
Yeah.
long.
Do you guys clean your washing machine?
Yeah, but I use tablets.
I'm
Oh,
not
the
on that level yet.
the
I use
No,
it-
as
there's a
in like
tablet
you know
towel.
what you put in the detergent and the soap, you take it out.
Oh,
and
I know how to
well,
do that.
I didn't know how to do that, but my washing machine was doing jugu 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 jugu. So I had to take it out and then clean
Bro,
it.
I
clean the
remember one
drum.
day I saw a TikTok video. That's how I know I don't hit this
There's
crazy.
best stuff we still don't know.
Yeah,
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 there's
best stuff.
best stuff you just go on.
You still learn stuff every day, innit?
Yeah,
TikTok,
yeah,
yeah,
I was
it's
too gassed
crazy.
to wash my
Yeah.
washing machine.
And the same with the dryer. You know, like in uni,
In uni.
before
yeah,
I never used to take out the, you know, that thing that has all the lint in it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
picks up all the dust. Like that thing, you have to take it out.
Yeah.
In uni.
Oh, uni. Yeah.
Even have you man started? You know when you go on TikTok and they're selling all of this equipment for your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've started
That's
buying
when you-
loads of it.
that's when you-
Slaps.
Hey, but the thing is, like, when you're an adult now, yeah, you get excited. For stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I go to the home section of stores now. I get gassed.
You go Zara, H&M.
The home section. Before I used to be like, nah, let me just walk past that and go straight to the men's section.
Sad. Yeah.
IKEA, man.
I saw a steamer mop the other day.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to buy it so
Slap.
bad. I went on Amazon,
get it.
it was like $2 bills. I was like, I'm 100% gonna buy it for Christmas for myself.
we need like QVC, bro. You remember QVC where?
Oh, the channel.
The channel, yeah.
Oh, they did it well, yeah.
If we had that today, I'll be on that, bro.
That's TikTok.
They sell
That's
Yeah. But I need that shit, bro.
That's my new algorithm though. Amazon Home Finds.
Yeah.
Top 10. It just gives you all these gadgets,
Sad.
bro.
Growing up
Biz.
is sad, man.
It's dead getting to this age, man. That you're having. This is what we get excited about now.
Yeah, it's crazy. 'cause
Some mop.
when I first like started like hoovering, like obviously I used to hoover when I was a child. My mum used to make me, but
Yeah.
like I didn't know, like I wasn't taking out the hoover sort of thing, like you know what?
Oh, the bag.
Oh, the
That's
bag.
right.
That's
Oh,
obviously
function changes.
Yeah,
Never did that.
exactly, yeah. So I remember when I can't even
Henry,
remember.
right?
I'm hoovering myself. It's not doing.
It's not doing that. Your power.
What the fuck is wrong with the fucking Hoover? And you know hoovering stressful because it's like you're thinking to yourself,
Am I getting it right?
yeah. So I'm doing that for, I swear I was hoovering for like 2 hours. This one stain of dust was not moving. And then I realized like actually yeah, you have to take out the bag. It's things like that where I never realized like my mum was always taking out the bag all the time. And then yeah, when you take out the bag, that's when the carpet will come up, bro. The whole thing will come up.
Oh, I think I had one chore I hate doing at home, and I'm so glad I don't do it now because I live in an apartment. Is the garden. So we had a garden, and then we used to have the side. We had the grass, so I always had to cut the grass. I hate cutting the grass. We got a moon.
A moonlow.
Don't fuck it up, man. You know that fucking word. Yeah.
It takes so long.
What superhero is that?
The grass.
And why the fuck you saved him as well? As soon as you started with more, it's going fucking elsewhere.
Yeah, I used to hate. Oh, my mic just. Yeah, my I used to hate that, and the best thing after, my dad, he hates grass, so he must have got rid of the whole thing and just put concrete on it.
yeah.
But if they didn't do it properly, so there'd be stuff in between, like
weeds.
and he
Weeds
hates
coming
it.
out,
He'll stare at me saying, "You got your assignment is outside." There's small scissors because he hates it. And I'm just like,
bro. You got this.
Have you done your homework?
I hate it. Oh my days.
I had in my garden we had stinging nettles, and obviously I just had to cut the garden if I wanted to play football. And stinging nettles, when you get stung by them,
Painful.
You get the bubble,
Yeah,
like
the
your thing
red
starts
patch.
falling up,
But I had like a shared garden. I remember we got like a neighbor who was this white woman, and she loved like all this stuff, and then she installed grass into my garden. It was too late when we got that installment. That new wig, bro. It was that was heavily, bro.